notion that I had. I don't know if I had this when I was working, but guys, I had this notion when I first started the business. And someone asked me this a long time ago, and I didn't really know what to tell them. They was asking me like, Drew, what's your avatar customer? Like, what's your ideal customer? And guys,
1 7 0 6 7 4.
my phone is blowing up. But guys, check this out, right? I had a preconceived notion that, you know what, if I had my pick, I want, like, as far as our customer base, I want all our customers to be in mansions, and I want like high-end customers. Guys, one thing I realized, and like I said, it took me a while to get my feet wet in business, and like I said, it took me a while to figure out what I was good at. I came from a service background, like I said, that's our, it's not hard for me, like I said, to build relationships with customers and build clientele. Like I said, I didn't come from a sales background. I didn't come from an install background, but I built everything off of my ability to fix things, guys. But as far as back to the customer avatar, I'm like, when I first started the business, I'm like, yeah, I want the customers in mansions, yada yada. And guys, I never thought about what that meant. I just thought that just from the idea, like, yeah, if a customer has the money to spend, it'll be a good fit. But guys, one thing I realized, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably think like that. If someone were to ask you, hey, like, what type of customers would you prefer to do business with? Guys, me personally, I don't care where the customer lives at. Like I said, the biggest thing is if a customer has a desire for our services, I don't give a fuck if they're in a trap house in Philadelphia or they're in the mansion in Newtown. I feel like, me personally, guys, I feel like I can fix anything anywhere. I don't care how a customer talks, how a customer sounds, where they live at. As long as they have a desire for our services, I know we can fix it. And like, guys, it took me a while to understand that, because like I said, guys, I always used to have some preconceived notion, like, yeah, okay, this customer got 8 Lamborghinis outside. They may be able to I know they're gonna write a check for 20,000. And like I said, guys, I don't know where I got that from. I don't know, but like I said, guys, when I first started out, that was what I had in the back of my mind. I'm like, all right, I'm going like in a low income neighborhood. I already know they're probably gonna give me shit about anything that costs over $100. And guys, it took me seeing a customer, like I said, I don't. And I always tell my guys, you don't judge customers off of, like I said, what you see or what you hear, because guys, I've seen plenty of customers spend tens of thousands of dollars in areas you probably won't even think that they even got the money to spend. And like I said, guys, a few of my guys can attest to this. You never had preconceived notions before you get to customers' houses, because like I said, vice versa, guys, you can have a customer with 8 Lamborghinis outside, and like I said, anything that costs over $100, guys, they're probably not going to do it. And you can't judge them on it, because look, that's their money. That's not yours, guys. The only thing you can do as technicians is, like I said, you can try your best to communicate with them and give them options, and you let them pick what they want to do. But guys, those preconceived notions, man, I had a bunch of them, guys, and I only have time to go over one today. But like I said, that fictitious avatar that I had in the back of my mind of, like, you know what, if I can get these customers that live in big houses, like, that shit is okay. But it's just like, bro, like, if there's a need for your services, like, and you're competent in what you're doing, and once again, I said this before, and you're reliable, like, you're going to get customers regardless, unless you don't want the work. If you don't want the work, then look, it is what it is, But guys, like, when I first started in business, man, it's just, it's funny, man. Like I said, I wish I had, I recorded a bunch of videos at that time, guys, but like I said, I was driving fucking 2 hours away. My radius used to be crazy, man, but it's just, guys, I had to do what I had to do, man, to just get my name out and get experience in dealing with customers. And like I said, most of that shit didn't work out. Hold on, guys, I'm using my GPS. Like, most of that shit didn't work out, but like I said, guys, like, I did what I had to do just to get the experience. But like I said, guys, it doesn't take you a while to know, like, if you do run across your ideal customer, that's great. But like I said, everything relies on your ability to fix problems. It doesn't really matter where the customer lives or what the customer drives. Like, who gives a shit about that, because some people could live beyond their means. Just because they got a Rolls Royce outside, that don't mean that they're going to spend $300 for a maintenance agreement or $300 for a motor. Like, that really doesn't matter. So like I said, guys, it's just, preconceived notions are funny, man. Like, I'm just glad that, like I said, I got the experience of, based on what I used to think versus, me being in this shit long enough. I always talk to my guys about how I used to think, and like, versus how shit is now. Is just, bro, most of those customers you want will come to you in due time, but you have to keep grinding, and you got this shit is a process. It's not an end goal. I can't buy these customers. If they don't have a need for my services, then guess what? I can't expect to do business with that customer, regardless of who says what. Oh yeah, let me take your business card. I got 13 cousins that need 13 units. Okay, well look, if there's a need for my services, I expect, hey, and if I hold up my end of the bargain by taking the time to prepare, and like I said, I lock down on my systems and what I know, eventually I know opportunities will come. But like I said, guys, what I'm telling you has nothing to do with the customer. It has something to do with your core beliefs and what you believe in. If you're confident in your ability to fix problems, then like I said, just like Jay-Z said, you can put me anywhere on God's green earth and I can triple my worth. I mean, that's just how it is, man. Like I said, guys. But hold on. Let me look at some comments here, guys. And guys, I'm on the way to the bank. I got to drop off a per diem real quick. So I got some time today. Campo, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay? What are you talking about? But guys, but yeah, man, like I said, it's definitely, man, it's rewarding, man, just to kind of like, just to be in, this can be HVAC, guys, this can be anything. It doesn't have to be, what the hell I'm going through with HVAC and business, but like I said, guys, that's with anything, man. After you get the experience of being around shit long enough, you start getting different perspectives, and like I said, that puts your mind at ease, because like I said, guys, this is a bunch of shit I had to learn just from trying, like most of that stuff worked out, but some of it like didn't. But like now I can really see, okay, all that shit I used to think about, okay, damn, I gotta spend this much money just to get to this type of customers. Like, nah, dude, like focus on what I know. Like I said, try to lock down what I know. If I didn't know installs too well, or if I sucked at sales, or if I didn't know how to fix shit, let me just lock down on everything. I think Kobe said this, you gotta break everything down into like its smallest detail, and like that's how you attack it. Like you don't try to attack everything at once. That's how you mess it up. But guys, hold on, I'm in a drive-through real quick. Hold on. Hold up real quick. I'm in the drive-through. Hey, how's it going? What's up? All right. I just want to make a deposit. All right. Yeah, I'm putting this in the thing now. Hold on, guys. Make sure you guys are out there paying Uncle Sam. That's for damn sure. I always take 35% of what I make, put that shit in a different account, and that belongs to Uncle Sam. But yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, that preconceived notion stuff is just, like I said, guys, and that's the beauty of how things are now. Like everybody got opinions, but everybody has their own perspectives on different vantage points of, like I said, their experience. Because like I said, guys, I know people that shot to the moon on their first try, but like I said, I know a lot of guys, sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time, it takes more tries. It might take a couple more bumps on the head, for you to really understand, what to do and what not to do, man. But yeah, guys, but like I said, man, me driving fucking 2+ hours, man. Like I said, guys, that GMC, I had a Safari, that GMC Safari I had, man. Like, guys, like I said, I had an idea in my mind. I'm like, yeah, the further I drive, the more likely we want to get these $1 million customers, man. Like, bro, that shit was the furthest thing from the truth, man. I just told myself, I'm like, look, man, the further I drive, especially if I didn't have the money up front to pay for repairs, and like, there's a bunch of drive time, there's a bunch of breakdowns and things like that. I'm like, guys, like if I had to bank up front, then yeah, I could have expanded a lot quicker. But I'm like, instead of me trying to spread myself too thin, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to hunker down on what I know. And like I said, if what I know is service, let me just try to get more up to date on every single thing that's out there, whether it be a 30-year-old bowler, whether it be a brand new communicating system, whether it be everything in between. If I can hunker down on service and, like I said, keep our foot in the door with maintenance agreements, I knew eventually that would get us to a point of like, okay, I can keep the lights on long enough for me to try other things. And now, guys, that was done there 8 years ago. Like I said, now it's just, it's just funny how experience works, man. Like the shit I'm telling you, I just feel like it's just day in and day out stuff. But it's cool sometimes, man, just to look back and just say, you know what, bro, like I tried like 10,000 things, 9,500 of them 10,000 things didn't work, but it gave me like so many opportunities and like so many different vantage points, things that I can just look back and say, you know what, like, look, Okay, now I see why this didn't work out. Okay, now I don't have to drive fucking 2.5 hours on a Friday for 2 calls. Like, fuck off. Man. But yeah, guys, like I said, those preconceived notions, I literally just thought about that, man, when I was at the call I just came from. I think it was a damper call I just came from. Guys, I'm going to put that video up later on when I get a chance. But I just thought about that leaving there. I'm like, man, like 8 years ago, I'm like, damn, I wasn't in this area. I had to drive 2 hours away. And I'm like, all I wanted was like local customers that, that didn't mind paying over a certain amount, like I said, for good service. And I'm like, and like I said, guys, I didn't have any mentors at that time. I didn't have anyone telling me that, if I stay down long enough, eventually it comes back around. But like I said, guys, I just had to take my 10,000 tries. Man. I just tried a bunch of things day in and day out, and like I said, man, everything comes back around full circle if you stay in it long enough, So, but guys, I gotta rock out. I gotta get to another stop, and be on the lookout for that video that's coming up. Probably if I can put it up by 5, I'll probably put it up later on because I gotta get to another call. I just had to drop something off at TD. But all right, guys, I'm gonna rock out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.